Alright gentlemen, so in this particular video I'm going to go ahead and tell you 3 reasons why you need to avoid hair fibers at all costs. Let me tell you gentlemen, I have a lot of experience when it comes to utilizing hair fiber. When I tell you I've used hair fiber, well, as a matter of fact, I first discovered hair fiber back in 2016, right? And I was going to a barber out in Maryland, and you know, a lot of times barbers want to enhance your look, right? Me personally, when I go to my barber, he applies hair dye, which is more effective for me. I believe that's what works and makes the haircut look more 3D-ish. Also, a hair fiber does the same thing. The only difference when it comes to hair fibers, these can easily fall out, right? Of course, it's instant full hair, but you want to avoid these. You want to avoid purchasing these because these are not realistic, right? And I was so dependent on hair fibers for a very, very long time. It got to a point where when I discovered minoxidil and I learned how to fully grow your hair, like fully grow your hair, it made a big difference. You know, my beard now is full, nice and full. I had thickness on this side, but I barely had thickness on this side. And that's why I was pushing minoxidil on y'all, because minoxidil definitely changed my life forever. Like I said, like I mentioned before in my other videos, I've always had a full beard, but it was very patchy on one side. It was uneven. I would grow so much on here, I didn't grow as much as here. So what I used to do is I used to cover it up with hair fiber to make it look full. So whenever I leave the house, I would have to apply hair fiber. I was very dependent on hair fiber, and I want to teach you all that don't depend on hair fiber. Actually grow your beard organically. You'll feel so much better applying beard organically. Hair fiber is like makeup, right? Because that's not your realistic hair, because when you wash it off, it's a wrap and it just doesn't look right. So the number one reason why you need to avoid hair fiber, gentlemen, is because it's going to do damage to your hair follicles. It's going to do damage to your hair follicles, meaning it's going to clog up the growth. You're not going to be able to grow your hair. It just won't look right. And the thing is, gentlemen, when you have it on for very long, throughout the day, it just doesn't look, the thickness and the hair follicles start to fall out. And whenever somebody touches your face, you see the blackness on it, and it just doesn't look right. So this is the brand that I used to use. I don't use hair fiber no more because I have a full beard already, but this was something I used to depend on so often, right? Like I said, before I used to step out to the club or step out to a photo shoot and stuff like that, I used to apply hair fiber. Or actually, I used to apply hair fiber every day before going to work. The only time hair fiber is really necessary is if you're going to a photo shoot, you're taking some photos or you're doing a video of some sort. That's the only time hair fiber is necessary, but you really don't need to use it. You need to focus on actually growing your beard naturally using minoxidil, castor oil, and all the other products that I talk about often. But I see a lot of dudes are using topics and using hair fibers to cover up the patchiness. Now I understand that it works temporarily, right? It looks good in that moment, but it is not sustainable. You want stuff that's going to last a long time. You want something that creates longevity. You want to avoid hair fibers at all costs, especially when it comes to trying to look good or have a beard and stuff like that. Let me tell you, it's going to hold up your scalp. It happened to me and it clogged up my growth. And I'm going to show you guys pictures of how my beard looked when I apply hair fibers, and it may look good, but realistically, man, it really damaged my hair. And I'm going to show you some pictures right here how my hair was so damaged. As you guys can see, I was trying to cover it up, but realistically, you can see the unevenness of my beard. But now, my beard is so much more even. All I gotta do is pick it. I apply my minoxidil, I apply my products, and I'm good to go. But gentlemen, avoid using this at all costs. It's gonna damage your scalp. Number 2, gentlemen, hair fibers cost a lot of money. you're spending at least, this hair fiber costs at least $28, $28 to $30. You can get it at any Sally or anything like that, but I highly recommend you avoid it because it costs a lot. You're spending all this money on hair fiber, right? When you know that's another expense, right? And it's going to get to a point where the more you use it, going to my third point, it's going to psychologically mess you up. So you're going to be so psychologically dependent on it that when you run out, you won't be as confident, right? Because these are not real hairs. So you're only using this to put up a front and a flex to show people that it's realistic when it's really not, right? Most people can't tell, but hair fibers is not real. If anybody that knows beard or knows hair knows that the hair fibers are not realistic. So me personally, I would avoid it at all costs. Please avoid these hair fibers. Don't apply unless you're just going to a photo shoot real quick, unless your barber just wants to touch you up a little bit. But as far as wearing it on a day-to-day basis, avoid it. And that was something that I did. I was wearing this every day for 5 years. And I stopped when I discovered minoxidil, gentlemen. I discovered minoxidil 2023. And when I discovered minoxidil, I never used this hair fiber again. I haven't used this in years. Not years, but I haven't used this in a year. Because when I discovered minoxidil, gentlemen, it changed my life forever. Right? I've been using minoxidil for a year, and I have my real hair, full beard. So again, gentlemen, trust me, there'll be moments where I used to go on dates, and it was so embarrassing where, a girl would grab my beard and you will see black stuff on her hand. I'm like, oh, it was so embarrassing. So I don't want y'all to go through the heartaches that I went through when it comes to wearing fake hair. Fibers are not your real hair. I'm telling you the truth. So gentlemen, avoid using fibers. Actually grow your beard. All my beard products are in the description box. If you have any specific questions, shoot me an email or book a consultation with me. I'm going to show you the step-by-step of how to effectively apply minoxidil and all the other products. I'm going to go through thorough explanations. You're not going to get this anywhere but myself. But gentlemen, please avoid hair fibers at all costs if you're interested in growing a beard. Gentlemen, if you find any value in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. And also, gentlemen, if you need any consultation regarding beard or how to put it together, book a session with me. Click the link in the description box, and we're going to make sure that you get the beard of your dreams. Peace from Jay the Professor.